So I've played a few clips in the past from the Whatever podcast where this young lady, this feminist in the making, just says all types of stuff just to get an emotional reaction or just to be inflammatory. And here she's being so hypocritical in reference to talking about short men. Now, women use that in trying to belittle a man by either attacking his size, and you know what I mean by size, it could be his height or his other size. They refer to men as being small by trying to attack him in these ways. So in this clip, she gets humbled fairly quickly by the host, and I think it was justifiably so, because women are loose with their mouth and they say these things and they really don't care. But let a man say anything remotely close, then there's definitely going to be an issue. So I'm not going to hold you guys. Let's go ahead and get into the clip.
Isn't Andrew Tate like 5'8"?
Oh shit.
No, he's like 6'3".
Really?
How big
Yeah.
is his dick down?
That's
What
like,
the
he
fuck?
gives
Oh
such short
my
man
God,
energy that
dude.
like, I thought he was like under 6
Wait,
feet
whoa,
tall.
hold on. What did you just say? It's short man energy. What does that mean?
Like,
Are you
it was
hating on
kinda
short
mean.
men?
Yeah, it was kind of mean. It was like a derogatory stance, I guess you could say. Yeah.
You know what? I'll let it slide as long as you're okay with fat girl energy. Are you okay with fat girl energy?
I've done my due diligence in dating a man shorter than me, so I feel like I could say that. That's it.
If short guy energy is okay, then fat girl energy has to be okay too.
So as I said, guys, you got a lot of women like her, and on other platforms, you hear it constantly on social media, where women are trying to shame guys based upon their size, which both of these things correlate with each other because you're both discussing the size of a person. Women tend to attack a man's height, the size of his Johnson, in a moment, little dick energy, short guy syndrome, all these things that women talk about. But as soon as you say anything remote about a woman being fat, overweight, it's like, oh my goodness, that's a problem, da da da. And even in our society now, being an overweight, obese woman, a BBW, is celebrated as a thing of beauty. Am I right or wrong? Even you have people, celebrities, you have people like Lizzo, who's being supported and edified in the media as far as being graceful and sexy, and this is the new sexy, when it's not even a new standard. Men don't do that when it comes to women. Men are honest with men, right? Men are honest with men. When it comes to women, we don't say, oh, she's sexy and things like that. When it comes to other men, you'll tell a man, bro, you look dusty, you look busted, you stink, all types of stuff like that. But women don't tend to do that with women unless they're amongst themselves talking about their friends. Now, we know within this whole sector of YouTube, height on a man is discussed a lot. Women prefer taller men over 6 foot. They always bring that up. And I understand there aren't guys that are that tall. Me personally, I'm 6 foot. I don't really have that problem or never had that issue. So I really can't identify with that, but I know what it's like to be discriminated against for certain things or being made fun of for certain things. And I know for some men, for sure, I could see how that could be a thing. And it didn't come to my attention till maybe a few months ago, where I was thinking, what would it have been like being a short dude? Because a lot of people who met me in real life, they thought, and even you guys right now, they assumed that I was a shorter man. You can't really tell on camera. I mean, by the way the camera's set up right now, I probably look like a shorter man. And even for some people, I guess you could consider if you're like some giant, but for the most part, in terms of the average size of an American man or just men in general, I'm over 6 foot. I check that off. And women want that regardless of how short they are. But they use this as a way of trying to basically lower your self-esteem or bring you down, right? If he's a certain type of weight, little dick energy, damn, how big does my dick need to be? Am I breeding horses out here? Now, height is a different thing. I know we have innovations in technology. You have dudes now that's having these surgeries done to make themselves taller. You have dudes buying shoes. That's something that you can't necessarily fix, but you can compensate for that by working on your body, running your bag up, getting that bread, and women will overlook all types of things, guys. That's just how it is at the end of the day. You have Kevin Hart, who's 5'3". You have other men that I can't really name off top, but there's a ton of short men. A lot of these guys who are entertainers and rappers are not really tall people. They're really short people. Batman, Michael Keaton is what, 5'5" or something. Tom Cruise, who's an international superstar, is 5'6", sex symbol. All these guys are sex symbols. They're not that tall. It's a very small percentage of men that are over 6 foot. But don't let a woman shame you into feeling bad about yourself. If you can call me short, I should be able to call you fat if you're overweight. or say anything else about your appearance. Whether you're dusty, whether your skin is bad, you're out of shape, whatever have you, I should be able to say whatever I want. If you can attack something about my body, I can say something about yours. So I wish women would stop with the hypocrisy and say, you're a man, you can take it. There's emotional abuse with men as well. Some men can't take it. That's why they fly off the handle and do certain things, and they go on a deleting spree, because women will say things over and over and over to try and bring a man down. That's feminine behavior. I think that women like this, they become influencers, and when they say stuff like that, women tend to agree with them and think it's right. And it's not right, because you don't tend to put yourselves in other people's positions. You don't have empathy. That old concept of altruism as well, it's out the window. As long as I can hurt his feelings, as long as I can hurt their feelings, that's all that matters. Guys, if you're short, don't sweat it. There's someone out there for you. Trust me, there's a ton of short women. Every short woman is not going to get a tall guy. Not every short woman deserves a tall guy or an attractive guy. Sometimes you have to go for what you have around you. And if you want to call that settling, call that settling. But just because you're short doesn't mean you need to be alone for the rest of your life. There's plenty of short dudes getting more play than taller dudes. Being tall doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're going to end up with an awesome woman. Just the fact of the matter, guys. So don't let that stuff get you down, man. I'm glad he called her out. I'm glad he humbled her. She didn't apologize. All she said was, yeah, that was mean. She acknowledged it, but she didn't apologize for it. So you're not going to agree with it because it's going to make you look bad. As long as you're pro-feminist, yeah, I can say this about men, but no, you can't say anything about a woman being overweight. No, that's wrong. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. And that's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK. Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK. Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK.